Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Abby Smyers and I live here in the Wild West of Northwest Montana. And today I'm very excited to be teaching you how to use Philadelphia's brand new cooking product called cooking cream. They are coming out with 4 new flavors, and the 4 flavors are savory garlic, the Italian herb, the Santa Fe blend, and then of course you have to have original because there's always an original. Today what I've decided to do is I have decided to use the savory garlic and make us a seafood chowder. So let's get started. What I am going to do first is I'm taking 2 strips of bacon because bacon makes everything better, right? And what I'm going to do is I've heated a large pot behind me, and I'm going to show you a technique that I use for bacon that's one of my favorite techniques, which is I grab my kitchen shears, and we are just going to chop up our bacon, and you can hear it sizzle. Come on in here. There's nothing better than the smell of bacon. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to take 4 stalks of celery that I've already rinsed and wiped down with a paper towel. And I'm going to cut off the ends, and because I love Rachel Ray, who doesn't, we use a garbage bowl in my house. Sometimes we just put the garbage right here and it goes straight in the garbage. But I'm just going to dice the celery up into fine little pieces, and this is going to be about 2 cups. And then we're going to take these 2 cups and we're going to pour it in with the bacon. If you want to, if you're concerned about the bacon fat, good luck. I'm using the bacon fat because I think it's going to add a lot of flavor to this, and I don't need to use oil because of it. All right, and then we are going to dice up and onions. So we're going to add that. Okay, so I want to tell you a little bit about what this cooking cream is all about. So I've taken off the lid, and I want to show you the consistency. It's very similar to a cream cheese, but it's lighter, it's smoother, it's more buttery. So it's easier to spread, if you can notice that. And this is what it does to this recipe in particular. Typically with a seafood chowder, I would be making a roux. I would add butter, I would add flour, let the flour cook, and then I'd be adding milk. What this does is it eliminates all of those steps. With this recipe, I'm not going to use any butter or any flour or any milk. This is going to add all of that flavor all in one. And since I've decided to use the savory garlic, I'm not going to mince garlic, I'm not going to roast garlic and add it. This eliminates probably about 25 minutes out of my dinner prep. So, I am very excited for all of this. So I'm going to set that there. This has been simmering in the background, and now what I'm going to do is I've got a 1/2 pound of scallops that I'm adding to this, and I've got a pound of fresh cod. So what I'm going to do with this cod is I'm just going to break it up into little pieces. Onion and bacon and celery have been sauteing for about 10 minutes over medium heat, and now we're going to be adding the seafood stock. The seafood stock is going to add a pile of flavor. So I'm going to pour all 4 cups of the seafood stock right in here. And I'm going to use my wooden spoon to get up some of those black nuggets of flavor that are at the bottom of my pot. Doesn't that look amazing? All right, now stay right there because the magic is about to happen. And when I say magic, I'm talking about this cooking cream. So remember, I'm not using another pot to do the roux and use the milk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this 10 ounces of the savory garlic cooking cream right into the pot. Just as easy as that. It is so easy. I swear to God, I feel like Philadelphia just created a little elf called cooking cream that jumps out of my fridge and into my pot and basically cooks dinner for me. Because that's how easy this is. All of my recipes have now changed for the better because it's so much easier to use this cooking cream than anything else. So now I'm just going to lightly kind of toss it around. You can even use a spatula if you have one. and I am going to just incorporate that cooking cream into this soup. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. With the seafood stock and this garlic, savory garlic cooking cream, it just smells amazing. You see how it's already got that texture like we did a roux, except we didn't. But you guys, don't keep this a secret. We have to share this with our friends. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, what I've done earlier is, potatoes are a key component to any kind of chowder. So what I did is I minced up some potatoes, skins on. Skins are so important in maintaining the nutrition of the potato. And I boiled them on high for about 10 minutes until they got soft. And then I drained off the water, so you get these beautiful Yukon Gold potato, just little nuggets like this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the potatoes right in here and add these to the pot. All right. Oh yeah, this is already looking delicious. And then what I'm going to do is I love corn. I love the sweet burst of juice that the corn brings to a chowder. So I'm going to use 2 cups of frozen corn and add that. You can use frozen peas if you prefer peas, but I just love corn. So I'm going to add 2 cups of my frozen corn right into the pot. And then stay right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shimmy in 1 tablespoon of parsley. We're going to do a teaspoon and a half of thyme. And then I've got these wonderful little chickens, and we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. And these chickens come from Tuscany, so they always make me remember my vacation. Look at it. It's very cute. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, same thing, about a teaspoon of pepper. Maybe a little more. I love pepper. Okay. And then I'm going to stir that up. Oh, it's already getting thick and happy. And I'm a smell cook, so I like to get in and smell. Oh, yeah. That smells so good. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add the seafood. So we are going to add the ½ pound of small bay scallops. We're just going to put those right in there. And then we're going to put the pound of that fresh cut right in here too. And then stir it all up. Oh, look how thick and creamy that is. Do you see how easy this is? And now I am going to cover this up. And here's the hard part, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to let this sit and get happy for at least 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to close the lid. Some of this. And now let's talk a little bit about garnish. I think the perfect thing is a little extra bacon. So I've cooked up a little extra bacon and minced that. I'm going to put a little bacon on top. I'm also going to put a little bit of fresh chive on top. And then I'm just going to squeeze a teeny bit of lemon to give it that brightness. And then we get to try it. And this is the moment of truth. And I love scallops. I'm going to get a little bacon, a little chive, a little fish. And I'm about to tell you how good this is. But I don't want to burn myself. Yeah. Yeah. It is that good. And how easy is that? I know they call this, in New Orleans, don't they call this chowder or something? Well, I call this joy. And I am grateful for you all watching this, and I'm grateful for Philadelphia Cream Cheese for creating these amazing cooking creams that make my life easier.